Okay, guys, we're about to do another fantastic show, but before we do that, please go to YouTube, like, subscribe, share.
It's obviously they don't understand endometriosis, and that's one of the things, Dr. Amsu, I think we need to highlight. If there's any awareness we're going to bring is to that. Dr. Amsu, if you don't mind, just give us a quick, sort of breakdown of what endometriosis is and why it differs from the other female reproductive health issues and why it's, prevalent with Rihanna and all of the other side effects she's facing.
Okay, so when women go through a normal cycle, right, there's a part of their cycle where the lining of the uterus thickens, right? This is called the endometrium, and it thickens in preparation in the event that a woman gets pregnant, that the fertilized egg has somewhere where it can now grow safely, right? So when there's no fertilization of the egg, the lining is shed, right? Now, this endometrial tissue, for whatever reason, grows outside of the uterus. So you have endometrial tissue, which are called implants that grow. It might be on the lining of the cervix. It might be in the rectal area. It might be on the liver. It might be on the kidneys. In all these various places outside of the uterus, this tissue is growing. Now, when it's time to shed the lining, all this tissue behaves in the same way around the body at the same time. So when there's no fertilization of the egg, shed that lining. Now this causes an issue of blood, right? And in the uterus, there's a vaginal passage as a way out for this endometrial tissue. But where this tissue is in ectopic areas, there's no way out, so it gets trapped. This trapped issue of blood causes inflammation, because now your body recognizes it as some foreign entity that shouldn't be there. Attack. These are the leukocytes, the white blood cells, right? The inflammatory cells. This can cause adhesions, it can cause lesions, scar tissue, and one of the results is endometriomas, which are known as chocolate cysts. So you get these cysts that grow in these obscure places, and the pain is debilitating. This is where all the pain comes from. So endometriosis is basically unlocalized ectopic endometrial tissue that grows outside of the uterus. Adenomyosis is basically localized, is local to the uterus. So they're the same thing, but one is localized. The other one can be anywhere. So endometriosis can take place on other organs. It can take place in your eyes. It can take place in the brain in rare cases. So there's been a link between endometriosis and, all right, we've got some sound issues, between endometriosis and migraines, especially girls who have early menarche. That's one of the telltale signs that they may be at risk for endometriosis when, because that hormonal imbalance causes menses at a very early age. So early menarche is basically having your period very early.
Hey, what's up? Look, you've just been watching the Great Black Podcast. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure you go to the YouTube channel and you like, subscribe, and share.
Share it.
So we can
Share
keep
the
doing
love.
this. It's a give and take thing.